You young kids have no idea what a steel trap this brain is. Nothing gets past me. What was the question? Hi, I'm artist, DJ, and author Michael Joseph, and on today's video, I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice from a not young anymore person, and these 3 pieces of advice are not anything deep or crazy or anything like that, but they are things that we all need to hear from time to time, and the reason I'm telling them today is that I think that there's some people out there that could use to hear them again. You are stronger than you think. Now, there is not a single person I've ever met that statement, you are stronger than you think, isn't true. It is true for everybody. Now, the Navy SEALs have this mindset about being done or finished or kind of being pushed to your limit. And they say when you feel your tank is absolutely empty and you can't go any further, you're actually only about 40% done. You still have 60% left in your tank. So that's something to think about. And if I can quote one of my favorite movies, The Shawshank Redemption, if you've come this far, maybe you would be willing to go a little further. And may I even quote my own book, The Creative Virus? Even if it is your last chapter, it is not the end of your book. Keep going until the final word is written. You are not too old. Now, from an older person, I have to tell myself this sometimes, but I was recently talking to someone who had just turned 30, and they were saying things like, oh, I'm too old to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish. And it just kind of baffled me. So I pulled out my phone and I started looking at pictures of things that I was doing because I've always been in this entertainment, artistic world. I've always done stuff like this. And I pulled out the phone and was showing that person pictures of when I was their age, when I was 30, in my early 30s. And I started to think, holy cow, I was just getting started. And now that I look at my life in the mid-50s, I feel I'm just getting started with the book and the videos and all the other stuff that I'm doing again. It just makes me feel like I've gotten started all over again. So if you were to say to yourself 10 years ago, oh, I'm too old, where do you think you would be today? It's hard to say. So my question that I'm going to leave you with right now is, what are you doing right now in your life that in 10 years, you're going to be able to pull out your phone and show me the cool stuff you were doing 10 years ago? You are not alone. As many times in life that we've all felt alone, we are not alone. If you've ever felt lost, I promise you, you're not the only one that has felt lost. If you felt overwhelmed, I promise you, you are not the only one who has felt overwhelmed. If you felt isolated, I promise you, you are not the only one who is feeling isolated. If you feel that your life is so different and no one can understand you, and you say, my life is like 1 in a million. Well, take heart, because that means that there are 342 people in the United States that are exactly like you. And take even more heart that if you look at the whole world, there are over 8,000 people just like you. I want to say it again. You are not alone. That's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helped. And I kind of want to remind you guys one more time that you are much stronger than you think you are. You are not too old, no matter what your age is, or too young. Let's throw that in there. And you are not alone. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and more importantly, take care of each other, because it is a crazy world out there. God bless. Oh, sure. When I was a kid, you didn't get to choose videos. You just had one. You just watched it over and over. Well, I guess you fancy people get to see more, and right there's one. So if you want to see another Michael Joseph video, go right ahead.